Welcome back, one and all, to the number one podcast in the world. We're going to keep this kind of brief. Not super brief, but like briefish because in order to record these videos, I have to turn off my AC right here and close my window. And it gets really hot really fast. Hi, how are you all doing? I'm slipping already. We're going to lay down. So, here's a topic that I've been wanting to talk about, and I think about just about every time I upload a video that does well. Every time I upload a good video, not a good video, a video that does well, that performs well, I get a very similar thought and sentiment. And it's recently been on my mind because I posted a new short film a few days ago. What day is it? Wednesday? Wednesday. So it's been like 3 days since I've uploaded it. It's called Mischief Night. It's one of the biggest projects I've ever done, and it did really well. It's still doing really well. It's at like 400 views in 3 days, which is really good for me. And it's bringing me up the same thought that I have very often, which is, I never want this to end. You know, any of it, like the whole YouTube thing, the whole streaming thing, video making. I just never want it to end. Which, I don't know how healthy that is, but like, I think that shows it's a love of the craft at least. I don't know. As I've gotten older, I get more and more worried that I won't be able to do this for much longer because I have to get a job and something that actually makes me enough money to live. And I'm scared, I guess, that once that happens, like once I'm forced, like I'm sitting there staring into the eyes of the monster. Sorry, it's already getting really hot in here. As I'm sitting there staring into the eyes of the monster that is like my future, and knowing, hey, this isn't like YouTube and streaming and stuff is not going to be enough. I have to get a job. I'm afraid for that day. I really am. Because I don't want this to end. I got a text from somebody, actually, I think the night that Mischief Night came out, somebody who rarely texts me. A kid from my old high school, actually, who is also part of some like film stuff that he makes, which is really cool. But he texted me and said, like, hey, I saw your film. Really great work. Like it was really good. And I said, thank you so much. And he said that he was looking through a lot of my YouTube videos. And he said something that really stuck out to me. I don't remember the full quote right now. My phone's on my desk, so I'm not going to get up and get it. But he said, like, I was looking through a lot of your YouTube videos. I can tell, like, that you clearly love this. Or, like, that, like, you have some really quality stuff, or like all your videos are like really well done. And my response to him was like, YouTube is my favorite thing to do. Like, it is the only thing that I really love doing. So I'm happy that you can tell that I like put everything I can into them. And that was true. It really, that like moment there actually was probably the reason why I'm making this video now, because I had that moment of like, yeah, this really is like my favorite thing and the only thing that I really love doing. Like, everything that I love doing all comes together into YouTube. Like, making videos, having ideas, working with my friends, even like making music, playing games with my friends. Like, all of that becomes, there's no other way to do it. Like, YouTube encompasses all of it in a way that nothing else does. And it is just, it's my favorite thing. Like, all of it. Honestly, like, streaming on Twitch, even, is a great time, like, a few hours a week that I get to kind of take a break and relax from the insane life that I'm currently living. Making these videos is really, almost therapeutic in a way. It's nice to be able to just talk, I guess. I don't know. And it's also a nice way to connect to a much smaller fraction of my audience and maybe engage in conversation. And then the main channel is like just a time capsule of hours and years of my work, which I think is incredible. I never want it to end. If I had the choice to do this for the rest of my life, to sit on the floor of my bedroom and make stupid YouTube videos like this for another 60 years, God, I would take it in a heartbeat. That is also kind of scary, though. Because, like, yes, that is what I want to do. And there's really nothing else that I want to do as much as I want to do this for a career. But as time goes on, it's becoming more and more obvious that this is not going to be my career. Because simply the numbers aren't there, obviously. One cannot survive on 400 YouTube views a week. And that's on a good week. That's on a great week. So it gets to a point where you have to lay down on your bedroom floor and ask yourself, in front of an audience of like 10 people, what the heck do I do instead? Because I'm going to do something in this vein, like of the film making, obviously. That's why it's my major. But I am worried that whatever I do end up doing, because I have to do something, that it's not going to be as fulfilling as this is right here. I don't know. I really don't. And that scares me. YouTube has a lot of problems, for sure. And the instability of that kind of life would be kind of scary, I guess. But, like, I don't know. The idea of being able to do these things, like make videos like Mischief Night, or like my monthly vlogs now, or like random Jackbox videos, or stupid challenges I put myself up to. Getting to do that, and just that, for a living, would be crazy. Like, I'm doing as much as I am now in between, like, living a college student life at one of the, like known schools for being, like, challenging and the students being depressed. Like, I'm doing all of this in between that. Imagine what I could be doing if I didn't have to do all of that and just be able to focus on making things that I love. I feel like I could do something pretty great. But I guess we'll never know.